At yesterday's Laker game, LeBron James went up to Stephen A. Smith and cursed him out in such a savage way that he himself couldn't repeat the words on national television. Godfather style. But of course, we live in the beautiful age of the internet, and somebody caught this altercation and loaded it up to X. And now it's gone so viral that Stephen A is forced to speak on it. And this is where it gets super spicy. Stephen A. Smith is notoriously known for making controversial points, but gains respect by doubling and tripling down. Another way of saying this is, while he has respect, he can be a huge bully, and usually gets away with it. But today, the big bully met an even bigger one, and Stephen A. Smith looks like he found a horse's head under his bed covers. I have never ever seen this man so shook. And we are going to analyze this altercation and Stephen A.'s response to figure out what LeBron said to make Stephen A. look like he's seen a ghost.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves.
Yo, bro! No wonder Stephen A is shitting himself. My goodness gracious me, I'm already a LeBron James superfan, but he has just achieved godly level. My goodness, LeBron James is a scary, scary dude when he gets mad. And I'd like to put my dusty psychology degree to some use here, because the limited footage of this prevents us from gathering all the data, obviously. Imagine from Stephen A's perspective. You are usually the biggest bully around, and you've earned that right over time, even though you may wield the power a bit too often. But as they say always, what happens when the big bully meets an even bigger one? LeBron James, the king of the NBA, at 6'8", 260 pounds, approaches you in an aggressive manner. He's towering over you, then starts undressing you in public. And guess what? There's absolutely nothing you can fucking do about it. He's bigger than you, he's stronger than you, he's louder than you. And most importantly, he's caught you completely off guard. The underboss that is Stephen A. Smith just met the capo di tutti capi. There's levels to this shit, Stephen A., and you just felt it. Even more jarring and shocking is that Stephen A. has actually realized it too, and he is showing a level of contrition that I have never ever seen from him.
That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted.
But what, oh what, could have prompted this level of response from the godfather of the NBA, who's normally extremely cool and graceful with the media and under pressure in general?
By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard.
Let's look at this video again, and we'll slow it down to see if we can figure out what he's saying. Leave my son out of this shit. And that is the simplest way you can put it in a nutshell. It's one thing to talk about a man, but it's another to talk about his family. Stephen A. actually characterizes it best. This was a man defending his son. This wasn't basketball. And it's like, yeah, no shit, man. I'll give Stephen A. credit for taking accountability here, but man, it shouldn't take you seeing your life flash before your eyes before you own up. It shouldn't take this level of anger and response from a father for you to have some sense. And Stephen A. said, I have daughters myself. Man, y'all guys in the media take it way too far all the time. You kept poking the bear. Now the bear woke up, turned around, and bit your head clean off. LeBron James is old school, and so is Stephen A. Yes, Bronny James got in the NBA through nepotism, but Stephen A or anybody else is lying through their teeth if they say they wouldn't have done the same for their kids. I know I would have. And guess what? Bronny is actually turning out a decent player, and let's not forget, he's coming off a shock heart episode. Too far, G. Again, I'll say it. You can talk about a man all you want, but leave the kids out of it. And that's exactly what LeBron James said to Stephen A. And he's absolutely right. Even the mafia knows this. Now, the godfather of the NBA has made sure the idiot media knows that as well. Let's hope they learn their lesson. But they probably won't.